Hi, welcome to my tube, my channel. I just wet my whistle. I didn't wet it enough. Gotta clear my throat chakra. I slept good. I woke up. Marge astrology. She slept good too. Then I listened to Debbie Silverman. I like her. She's cool. She had a pretty cool report. And hers are brief. Hers are brief. She tells you where the sun and the moon are and what they're hanging out with in the relationship and how people can generally have a potential to feel based on where these planetary alignments are in their own charts. So get in your charts, get to know you. When you start getting to know you, you start getting to know everybody else around you and start seeing how the puzzle all fits together. Benno, you taking a bath? Is that Margie? Benno not in the mood. You want to be on the show, Benno? You want to say hi? Minnie? Want to say hi? You don't care? You're handsome. Look at that booper, man. Dude, somebody dumped him off in a farmhouse in Trainer, Iowa. Just dumped him off because he was so cantankerous. This dude has so much. He's so smart. He jumps on tables. I think he was an Olympiad in a past life because he freaking like catapults. His legs are this long, and the way he launches him. I've seen him do it, and I've let him. I encourage bad behavior just because I want to see what they can do. I don't encourage it, but I don't really, and it, to a fault, I don't let him get this stuff, but I'm like, God damn, that's freaking amazing. That's why he kept coming back to me 3 times. People are like, no, he's too much. First time he was, I could hear him in the background, just repeatedly, roar, barking over and over and over and over, and the lady's like, he's standing on the kitchen table. I'm like, all right, I'll be out. Benny, what are you doing, bud? He's like, I don't want to be here. You left me here. What'd you do that for? And then after the 3rd time, I was like, no, all right, he's mine. He's a good dog, man. He is so well behaved. He is good around other dogs that don't know about themselves, that are like scared and unsure and like twitchy and stuff. He's good around them because he'll just turn his cheek when dogs get snarky because he's the shit. He'll fuck them up. He can fuck him up. He will fuck him up. His jaw, the PSI in his jaw. Oh my God. I'll tell that story another day, but dogs are amazing, animal loving, and they're freaking lie truth detectors. That's people that don't like animals, like hate dogs. Like, dogs, It's because they know that dogs know that they got no vibe. That's why a dog barks. That's why, like, I try not to think about, I'm getting off track. I got notes. I got to stick to my notes. They like to lick when they're stressed, and that's how they express affection and ease their woes and self-soothe and all that stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like, okay, that's enough done. No, it's alright. It's not that because it's dirty. It's just because I don't like the sticky afterwards. So I went down some ant holes. I called today's talk Heyoka Special Forces because people's special forces are coming through, man. They're esoteric stuff. All the documents that have been out forever. We all, all this stuff about how transcendental meditation and all this meditation work. We've been doing us weirdos have been doing this shit for years. Now that the government says, the government, the secret keepers, they collected all the data, kept it all for themselves, released it, and then so, okay, now it's true. No, bitch, it's always been true. Y'all just hoarding all the shit and taking all the advantages for your stingy motherfucking selves and absorbing all the finances of this nation, taken from the pockets of these great people that work so hard for it to pay your own ways and all that shit. Karma, here comes the hell to pay. And everybody's DNA's waking up, and I see it in the news. I see it all over the place, and it's sparking things and things combustion, and it's like boom over here, and gas main. You know why gas mains are breaking and exploding? Because freaking about, because they always make shit products for cheap cost, and then they mark the prices up exuberantly. And so I bet they can determine, I bet we're the gas explosions and stuff that are happening right now, I bet that they can narrow it down to the fitting and the manufacture of the fitting or the gasket or something that insignificant that creates a leak that allows gas, because that's how they work. And that's why all these planes can't fly. That's why infrastructure is crumbling, because they didn't use our fucking money wisely. And as I listened to this, I got Metallica in my ear, so I could get fired up. The God that failed. Yes, folks. The God that succeeds. Now that's the God that is stepping forward, and people are coming into their light, and they don't like that vibrational frequency. No, people don't like light. Ooh, when cockroaches run. Have you ever seen an earwig? Well, straight run up under a piece of shit to get out of the sun. I mean, it's no vibration. They're that sensitive. I get that sensitive. But not because I'm vibing low. Because my eyes hurt. I am so sensitive. The things I see energy, I see in frequency because I allow it. I wear glasses, corrective lenses when I drive because I can't see. I'm nearsighted. I can't see distance. But I can hit a freaking target, bullseye. 9 times out of 10. 38 out of 40. I missed expert by 1. That would have been a cool ribbon. But I got marksman. What are you gonna do? I'm heyoka. I'm never gonna be 100%. Never. So, what are you gonna do? My notes. What did I do with my notes? I got all fired up and then tossed. So, I went down like a family line, historical little anthole last night. Oh, I was talking about how people's DNAs are waking up. Here's a couple of people, because people are savage. We're animals, dude. We're savage. We're animals with thumbs. We just have free will to choose not to harm another human being, or to help a human being, or to hinder a human being. We have free will and choice to do that. And look at all the people in the world that have chosen not to do that and just playing games to make them. And look, they all dress so nice and they all get to go to the best parties and we just get to watch. Oh, how nice. And look at all the dirty, dastardly deeds that they've been doing on our dime. And now there's hell to pay. Because when you live in ego, there's no light. And love. That's what this world is supposed to revolve around, and it hasn't been. A lot of freaking people have taken advantage. See, well, they were supposed to be trusted servants. They kept taking all of our money, taking all of our taxes, taking all of our... I paid in $67,000 on Social Security, and when I need it, I can't tap into it. That should be like a bank account as far as I'm concerned. For any time, not when you're 60, not when you're 65, anytime you need it. Long as you pay, that should be a bank account. I should have access to that immediately, especially as a veteran, disabled. I mean, frick, I turned my ankle this morning stepping in a hole in the backyard. It's going to get all big and swollen, man. I had surgery on it. I ran the whole time. I had that at the end of my enlistment. The whole time I did all my PT tests. My tendons were not even connected. They were completely severed. So now that's like a little reminder of my experience. So and when it does it, if you look at the bones in your ankle, when it does it, every time it does it, because it pops out, but the bones rub on each other, and then it pops back in. And then the tendons hold, because the tendons are strong, so it pops out and then pops back. That's my ankle. And I do that like once a year, and then Mom was still sleeping, and I was outside, and I'm like, because my thing, I yell, I scream, pain, I get it out of me. It is not good to hold pain in physical or emotional. That's why I just say, I don't fucking care if someone thinks I'm a crazy lunatic. I'm going to say what I think. I'll never see him again. I don't care. And nothing's that serious that anybody should go to blows. You just talk shit, say your piece, and be on your fucking way. But people get, they don't got emotional and self-control. So you get these stories about, that I read about the Napoleon, the short man. Everybody's got, even tall guys got a short man complex in them. It's the vibration, it's insecurity, it's inferiority, and people are fearful, and it's all being triggered right now. And I read an account this morning. Dad in Tucson, Arizona got carried out of a fucking grocery store. Bet he woke up this morning, just was like, fuck, Jesus. When you gotta look at yourself and see what you are, people are seeing it everywhere, and everybody's recording. So if you don't want to act like a fool and want the whole world to know it, don't do it. That's the only thing. All eyes are on everyone. Dad, he gets carried out yelling, "I'll beat that mask off your face. Just show it. You just mad. Just I'll take on everyone in this whole just." Fucking Mars is in Aries, man. Welcome to the rest of the year. Hope you learn how to contain your shit, and hope you're ready. If you're gonna talk shit, hope you're ready to freaking take a punch, dodge a punch, throw a punch. Hope you're ready to wrestle and tussle and just, play it around, and hope you're ready to try and keep it light or dip in the dark. I just hope you're ready. Hope you've been preparing, because people like me have been talking about it for 3 years. Peace Dealer and me, people that I have followed. Adrienne Elise, I followed her the whole time. Molly McCord, all these practitioners. I've delved in and dipped into the Magenta Pixie and the Amanda and the Kapacha and those. They're all way too important for me. They're way too important for me. Lisa Cowling, all that. I keep track. I really miss Heidi, man. Heidi, I miss you. Heidi Vandenberg from Channel 27. If anybody ever goes to her channel and finds her out, just tell her Marge said hi. I miss her presence. I told her that I'd go back in high school and do it all over again just to ask her to prom. Even if she turned me down. Actually, just in the heart space, not the reality, because our age difference is appropriate now, but not for then. I always try to keep age appropriate. Age is appropriate is very important to me. Very important to me, because the bigger the age gap, in my mind, is the bigger the control freak. And that goes women too, man. All those cougars going after those young pumping chump dudes, you going back when you were, your slutty days too. There ain't no shame in nobody's slut game. I tried to be a slut. I'm not good at it. I know too much about karma, man. It just freaking sucks. I tried. I ain't really the promiscuous type. I never have been. I always been more of the monogamous, more just, my heart just always belonged to one girl, one spirit, one vibe. I just don't know who she is yet. But I'll keep trying to find her, and if it's not in this incarnation, maybe we'll meet up in the next. It's funny, I was thinking about my dog. Every morning, they lick each other. Tucker, he came from a puppy mill. So part of his therapy, and when they get old, they dip more into their puppy behaviors too. So if they have, just like people do, they remember and they get stuck in a vibe. So in the morning, he licks on Luna, on her face, and Luna's salty, and I'll hear these little over there, because he won't do it right, or he'll get a tooth in there and he'll nibble, it'll like pinch or something. She corrects him, and he's my little caramel golden nugget, is what I call him, my little golden nugget. Tuck. He came from Puppy Mill in Missouri that got shut down by the USDA. That's what a shithole that place was. Those lazy. Not all of them are lazy. Just enough to make it count. Anyway, but he's real sweet. My caramel nugget she's salty. My salty moon. She's my salty girl, so they get together and it's sweet and salty. And I got it, I put a blanket, like laid it over across because they're sleeping now, and she'll sometimes like have a dream and wake up and direct on him. That's why you don't wake up people who've had traumas and stuff. It's not cute. It's not fun to scare people because you don't know what scary shit people have had done in their life. I don't like that prank and shit where people scare their. I did that. I stopped that when I was, I don't know, 8 because I had terrors. So seeing it, watching it, that's just no vibrational behavior that is what's fucking the world up today. And then another account of a story that I saw was a boxer, freaking tiny, small woman, tiny woman, killed 2 men, fucking straight up took a shovel handle of one and fucking stuck it up the guy's ass and raped him with it. Tore his ass all up. People aren't playing, man. And they were drunk. They were all drinking. Got out of hand. Somebody got one idea of the situation, how things are, and somebody else got the other one. And, well, when people have more capabilities, and she's just freakishly strong. I've always been freakishly strong. I'm like that. That is why I meditate a fucking hour a day, because I have all this energy in me. So I gotta stay chill. Because freaking technology goes wonky all over the place. Freaking I break light bulbs. Everything breaks around me. I have to be so careful all the time. I break things. I don't mean to. It's just how I'll be looking at something. Oh yeah, that's cool. Just like be like looking at the structure, like okay, figuring stuff out, and then it just like I find a breaking point and shit. I do it in relationships. I do it with people. I always seem to find that one thing that people. The deal breaker in everyone. The one thing, so I teach people about unconditional love. People that say, oh, I believe in unconditional love. I love everybody. Oh, yeah? And then, Marge comes up, says some shit to them, and then they're like, I fucking hate you! And I'm like, well, then there's the unconditional love. Where's that? I'm a contrarian. I just disprove shit. It's what I do. Whatever, and the bigger the main story is that people read into, I'm just like, oh my god. It's so fun to watch sometimes. Last night I watched an episode of freaking, I like to watch shows. The shows I like, I watched episode 4-9, season 4, episode 9 of Elementary. I haven't watched it in a while because I've been stuck on other stuff. And it's Murder Ex Machina, and they were in a strip club. And I've been thinking a lot about strip clubs lately. And he was talking about how those women are they read women. They're completely read women. I mean, those women are just empath. They read people. They read energy. They play people. See, I could do that shit too. I just know the karma with it. I'll straight up just be like, please, I'll take money. I take handouts. That's why I got PayPal all over the place. I am trying to move. I'll take whatever I can get. I put all this is my work. I put data, I'm a news reporter. We're the new news. I put and I've actually been in fucking places. Not recently, but I'm going there. Anyway, I got a whole playlist on Greed and Salem. How come nobody's ever come forward and talked to me about that? No, it's crickets out there. It's because they're all hiding. They're all scared. They're all scared and hiding. The cowards, they're all the bugs, the no-vibers are crawling under the rocks. Dude, the whole freaking government, Lebanon, just said, fuck it, we're out, peace, later, bye, we're going into hiding. They straight up put freaking nooses in the street for those fuckers. People aren't playing no more, man. Legal justice hasn't been served, and so people are gonna take their it's gonna fucking get insane. I wouldn't be surprised to see nooses in the street in America. No. You just gotta, it's just weird. People don't have Oh, it's not gonna be like that. I mean, I hope it don't get to that, but I don't know. We'll see, because people have free will, and they're animals, and people are losing their shit. They don't meditate. They don't, they do whatever they want in life, and people that do whatever they want in life, just, the stuff that they start wanting to do gets pretty weird. It was funny. It was like, I was like thinking about the whole karmic story and stuff like that. And I was looking up my grandma on my dad's side. And I found out some stuff last night that I didn't know about her. She was one of 9 kids. I knew she had a lot of siblings, but I didn't realize it was that many. And she was 21 when she met my grandpa. He was 30, and she's Sagittarius. He's Leo, so they were lustful. Had 3 kids, 2 in Southern California, one in Atascadero, and that one is my dad. And my dad and my brother were born in the same 19-room hospital, same latitude, same longitude, same place, same location, freaking however 22 whatever years apart, 48 to 71, 23, whatever. I was down in LA. I'm an LA-alien anyway. So, my daily aspect, an easy, calm day that should find everything running in a smooth manner. I started it out by freaking twisting my ankle. I don't know. I'm contrarian, so I don't know if I can ever really believe these all the way or not. You should find everything running in a smooth manner. Ideas and interaction with authority figures or older people may be in the fore. Working with rather than. Maybe I'm summoning in my grandma to help me deal with old people. No, I'm pretty good with them. I'm pretty good with people. People are cool to me, man. I'm cool as fuck to them. But if they're a fucking dick to me, I just blast them with my dictum back and then freaking be on with my day. Working with rather than against. The flow should be easy to do. Oh, I had my grandma's obituary right here. It's funny, the first song out of the gate this morning was Plush by Stone Temple Pilots. And I feel the time is a ways to go, so where are you going tomorrow? And I see that the lines are to come. What would you even care? And I feel it, and I feel it. Where are you going tomorrow? Where are you going with that mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her, will she smell alone? Yeah, a lot of people are smelling alone these days, I think. Where's Grandma's obit? Is it blurry? Oh, okay. See, she was born in San Antonio, and it's funny because I was telling Mom this morning, I'm like, Mom, she was born in San Antonio. You were born in El Paso, because these women hated each other. They hated each other. Well, Grandma was an asshole to Mom, was so mean, made things so hard, kidnapped us, had our aunt, my grandma's daughter, go pick us up when we were at a doctor's office. How did they know? How did they know that my mom was what about HIPAA? My mom was getting like a checkup after a hysterectomy because when I was born, they took one of her ovaries. Oh, yeah. How about people talking about that storyline? How many people, women my age in their 40s, their moms, I'm looking for those groups, those women. If your mom had kids in the 70s or at all, and they took one of her ovaries, one of them, email me, straightpeople at likerainbows2@gmail.com. Because I'm in that category. They didn't have her permission. They straight up fucking sterilized her. And I wonder what they did with all of her eggs that were in her uterus. Because they straight up just, when they took me out, I was a cesarean. She was open. They took one of her ovaries. And you know why they did it? Is so that it would create a hormonal imbalance in her. It would sterilize her. And then they could perpetuate and sell all their Premarin. All their women hormone replacement bullshit with horse urine and shit in it. The crazy mad scientists. Yeah. That made it very hard for myself and my brother. He doesn't have a relationship with her today because of how she behaved when we were children. He is stuck in that timeline and then tells me to get stuck out of the past. It's so weird. Okay? Native American poor people. This is what happens in the poor. They don't care. They just treat us like cattle. And the truth is all coming out. And it's so funny because the song in my ear right now is Skin and Bones by Foo Fighters. Because that's all we are, man. We're just freaking meat to harvest and flesh to freaking eat to whoever feels like we need to be to serve them. It's just so weird. I mean, 800,000 kids are taken every year, and that nobody fucking cared. No government is until now. And now people are storming the CNN headquarters. Straight up storming. That's a big building. Big, shiny. I would not want to be in LA. Why are there so many fucking glass buildings in LA? It's a fucking death zone, dude. It's all going to shatter. People are going to be, oh my god. It's fucking right. But it looks real pretty. And look at all the money. The swinging dicks and money and parties that, you know. CNN Tower straight up got freaking stormed. And it was a peaceful protest. It's a peaceful protest. So my mom and grandma hated each other because grandma was a jerk and my mom was just a single mom trying to take care of her 2 kids, you know. Because my grandma had lived in this city and she was a prominent real estate agent. Real estate agent. Just read her obituary. Edith W. Hessick. Everybody loved old Edith. She started the quota club. So I was kind of a freaking disappointment as far as proper, because that's how I always learned how to do that stuff. My grandma started it's a tea party. It's where they proper use the right foot and all that stuff. I know about all that shit. I just think it's all stupid. And people always act faked anyway. It's like the more they act like they're one way, I'm looking at the shadow sides and I'm like looking at the dark and looking at their secrets and looking to see what they're truly really all about. Because everybody got their shadows. I know mine are. I talk about my shadow shit here. I fall. They're my demons, man. I can't hate them. They're a part of me. I'm not going to hate myself. I'm just going to not let them fucking rule my life. And like when I want to drink, I'm not going to dip into them and cut bad like that, you know. Stuff like that, or try not to. That's how I heal my karmic shit. If I can die sober, then I can heal all the pain that was caused from my fucking grandpa being a drunk, and then being an asshole to my grandma, and then my grandma was an asshole to my mom, and then my mom was an asshole to me, and then they were an asshole to my dad, and then my dad was an asshole to me, and I'm trying to just not be a fucking asshole every day. So I can heal that shit, man. Because that is the only way the world is going to change, by people coming into their own personal accountability. Being accountable. Having the choice. I want to fucking punch you in the face right back. So bad. Well, I just want to freaking pull your face out. I want to pull, do all. But you don't do it. Every month I want to frick my own uterus. That's a weird thing. How is that? How is that? How did I fall through the cracks? Why didn't they sterilize? I went in and I've always asked my doctor, can I just have a hysterectomy? I don't want kids. Just take it out. The pain that is involved every month is fucking sucks. Tilted uterus, all that shit. Rape it's just, I don't want none of that. It's just, get it out of me. And no. But they're gonna straight up and freaking sterilize my mother? I should do a DNA test to see how many siblings I have. Unacquainted siblings. They didn't have her consent, nor did they have anybody else's consent, because she didn't have nobody. She was over, she was a grown up. She wasn't married. She had nobody. They had no business doing that. They didn't have her permission. So I know there's those storylines. Made my mom straight up fucking crazy because of the imbalance. Because every month, the universe would try to commute, and its counterpart was like not there. So she was half the woman, and it made her crazy. And these fucking bastards have played with money, with science for money in people's lives. And now there's hell to pay. I don't feel bad for none of them. It's kind of fun to watch the show, actually. It's really kind of fun to watch the show. That is some straight up, I don't know if anybody's ever seen those I quit watching them because I like the first Lisbeth the woman with the dragon tattoo. I mean, people are straight up freaking savage, man, and people have tried to cover it by having polite titties and social graces and oh no, people don't act this way and they don't act that way and you just don't do that, but all the while their darkness lurks. Now the love is coming in, man, because we're in that part of the storyline in the astrology. Love and light has to win. Darkness is won, it's prevailed for far too long, and there's truth has a vibration and it has a frequency and it has color, and all of it's come blasting through right now, and ready or not, here it comes. That's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.